One of my favorite books when I was a child was Das kleine Ich bin ich, which means the small I am what I am. It's about this strange little pink creature with blue hair and long orange ears which travels the world to discover who it is. It meets all sorts of animals on its way, a frog, horses, fishes, even a hippo, but none of them look like him. Growing up, I often felt like this little creature. I come from a diverse family. My mom is from Austria, my dad was born in Italy. So from a very early age, my sister and myself experienced what it meant to grow up with two different cultures, two different languages, two different realities. For a long time, I struggled to find my own identity, which for me somehow always meant choosing between my parents' identities. Was I more Italian, more Austrian? Was it possible to be a mix of both? For a long time, I couldn't see a way of marrying those two cultures, those two lifestyles. I was looking for certainties, but I couldn't find any. So for a long time, the label I chose for myself was the one of difference. To be different from others, and being different meant I wouldn't have to fit in with expectations, roles, careers. Feeling different gave me the freedom to leave home and travel. It prevented me to be too attached to people, to a place. This freedom made it possible to have the most amazing experiences, to meet the most amazing people. But it also meant to say goodbye to these people after a while, when it was time to move on, or to have to start again, over and over again, on my own. Eventually, my adventures led me to one of the most remote places I could have imagined myself to be in, Botswana. And this place really changed me. It showed me such a beautiful, simple life. A life devoid of distractions, where connecting with people was the only thing that kept you sane. I met the most amazing people there. One professor in particular greatly influenced me. He was a widely published scholar and yet at the same time showed real empathy for his students. He reached out internationally but was also deeply grounded in the local culture. He made me think about the person I wanted to be, what I wanted to do with my life. He showed me that life doesn't have to be an either-or, but can be a both. He made me want to be a teacher on my own terms, a teacher who bridges gaps between the North and the South, gaps between academia and business, gaps between tradition and innovation. This time in Botswana also made me feel my loneliness in a way I hadn't before. A desire to settle and start a family grew in me. And not surprisingly, this family is even more diverse than the one I grew up with. But I guess that's my life, my destiny, to create my own family on my own terms and not accept anything as given. So although my life is anything but a straightforward line, but one of many detours, self-doubts and difficult decisions, it looks like it has taken me to where I want to be, at least for the moment. And I feel that each and every detour has taught me something important, something I needed to learn. Learning to accept who I am, a product of both my father and my mother's family histories, but also of my experiences of traveling, seeing the world, of each and every person I've met on this road. I learned that I didn't need to label myself as different anymore, but that I could accept that whoever this person is, it is me. Like that little creature in my favorite children's book, which at the end of the story discovers that it doesn't need to resemble anybody, but that it is enough to know that it knows itself and knows that I am what I am.